All right, so we've got this stack of reviews you sent over. We're looking at two big names trying to revive older machines. Linux Mint 22.2 Zara and MX Linux 25 Infinity.
Yep, the new releases.
And the claim is beginner-friendly and lightweight. So today, our mission really is to see who actually delivers. We're going head-to-head. And we need to figure out, like, what's the real hardware requirement here? Is one of these maybe, maybe too bloated for the job it says it does?
It's interesting because, yeah, they're both Debian-based, both sort of targeting newcomers, maybe.
Right.
But they approach resources completely differently. It all comes down to one thing for you listening. How much RAM does that old laptop actually have?
That's the key number.
That number basically decides everything, which way you should go.
Okay, let's start with the polished one. Linux Mint 22.2 Zara. This is the one people say feels like home if you're coming from Windows.
The Windows refugee favorite, yeah.
Shipped September 2025, kernel 6.14, supported till 2029. Pretty standard stuff. They added a new fingerprint app too, FingWit.
Right, FingWit. And that polish, that familiarity, it is a huge plus for Mint, no doubt. Great community. Flatpak integration is super smooth now.
But I sense a but.
Well, yeah, the fingerprint thing, FingWit, it's neat, but are we talking about 10-year-old budget laptops here?
Good point.
Do those have fingerprint readers? It feels a bit like maybe Mint's aiming features at slightly newer hardware, even while claiming that low-resource crown.
Yeah, that hits home when you look at the actual usage.
Yeah.
The bloat concern is real. Our sources are saying the main Cinnamon version, it's using about a gigabyte of RAM, just sitting there.
A whole gig, idle. So if you've only got 4 gigs total in that machine, that's, what, a quarter of your memory gone before you even open a browser?
Exactly. And people are reporting problems, freezes, things feeling really sluggish. Even on the lighter XFCE version, that's still using like 860 megs.
Still chunky, almost 900 megs. For a supposedly light option, that's... Well, it kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. Okay, so if Mint is polished but heavy, then MX Linux 25 Infinity sounds like the opposite, the lean, mean option.
That's the pitch. Also hit beta in September 25 based on Debian 13 Trixie. Gives you choices too, XFCE, KDE, even the super minimal Fluxbox.
And the performance difference?
It's pretty stark. MX Linux with XFCE, it idles around 450, maybe 500 megs of RAM.
Wow, okay. That's like half of Mint Cinnamon.
Roughly half, yeah. Just for the desktop itself. And boot times. Reports say it can be twice as fast on older kit. It's known for being quick.
And it's not just about being lean, right? They pack in those MX tools.
Oh, yeah, the MX tools are fantastic. Like 35 different utilities for system management, rescue tools. If something breaks, you've got a serious toolkit right there. Puts a lot of others to shame, honestly.
But there have to be trade-offs to get that lean.
Absolutely. And they made some tough calls this time, pretty controversial ones. First, they dropped 32-bit support completely.
Ouch. So if you've got a really old machine, like a 2008 Pentium,
you're out of luck with MX25. Locked out. And the other big one, for the tinkerers, they removed the option to switch between systemed and sysv init at boot.
Ah, okay. That simplifies things for them, I guess, but cuts flexibility.
Exactly. Speed and efficiency over that kind of user choice. It's a clear trade-off they made.
So let's bring it all together. The verdict seems pretty clear, depending on that RAM number we talked about.
It really is. If your machine has 4 gigs of RAM, maybe even less, MX Linux 25 is basically the winner. Hands down.
It'll actually run smoothly.
It'll run. It gives you the performance you need to actually use the computer without wanting to throw it out the window.
Okay. But what if you have more RAM, say 8 gigs or more?
Then the tables turn a bit. With 8 gigs or more, Mint 22.2, especially Cinnamon, starts to make a lot more sense.
Because the heaviness isn't crippling anymore.
Right. You get that really polished, user-friendly desktop, all the features, and it runs fine because you've got the headroom.
So the irony is kind of funny, isn't it? Mint calls itself lightweight, but it actually needs more resources than, say, Windows 10 often does at idle.
Pretty much. While MX, maybe less flashy, is the one actually delivering on being lightweight.
Right.
Which leaves us with a final thought for you, maybe something to chew on.
Mm-hmm.
We see even supposedly lightweight distros like Mint creeping out, needing a gig of RAM just to idle.
Yeah.
So does that constant push for more visual polish, more features, does it inevitably mean sacrificing the whole point of reviving really old hardware? Maybe the true lightweight experience just has to be a bit more, well, utilitarian.
Something to think about as you decide which OS fits your specific machine.